Welcome, everyone, to the first of our Best of Left Coast Theater Company's play readings. My name is David Rice. I'm the Artistic Director of Left Coast Theater Company, or as most people know us, LCTC. Over the next several weeks, we'll be revisiting some of our favorite short plays that have been part of our anthology evenings, such as Besties, Morning After, San Francisco Here I Come, and WT Family. And we'd like a little help from you. If you're watching this recording, we'd love to hear your thoughts about the play. We're looking for your thoughts about the play itself. We understand there may be issues with the recording. We don't need to hear about that. It's the world we live in now, right? Once you finish watching, please leave any comments below. Once we've had all the plays read, we'll be choosing your favorites to be part of a Best of LCTC evening for the San Francisco Fringe Festival. For our first reading, we're presenting Jessica Moss, P in V, from our anthology evening Besties in 2018. We are very lucky to have the original cast of Zoe Chien playing Sam and James Paul Gregory playing Robbie. Robbie, male, 34, gay. Sam, short for Samantha, female, 34, straight. They're best friends and have been for 10 years. Robbie and Sam sit on Robbie's bed and eat Chinese food together. It's late on a Friday night, but they haven't been out. This has been the extent of the evening's entertainment.
I mean, it's stupid. I know it's stupid. I know.
I didn't say anything.
But I know. Jesus.
What? I mean, it's good to go after the things you want.
Goals.
Goals! Like how our goal tonight was to eat all of this food, and I am achieving it.
Yep. I sincerely regret asking AJ.
Yeah, why did you ask him?
I don't know, I just did. I knew he'd say yes.
He's just always like...
Ugh.
And it's like, dude, aren't you 40?
I know, or else he's always like, I'm 40.
No, you aren't.
It's different for women.
But you aren't 40. AJ's 40.
He's 38.
That's 40.
I'm 34.
That's 34.
I'm a girl. It's different.
Okay, but you're not.
No. You don't understand that. I thought he'd be desperate enough to do it. He's like depressed.
Debbie Downer, my God.
He was so happy I asked him.
Of course he was. He will be very involved as the father. He'll be at the soccer game. He'll be the coach.
No soccer. No sports. Musical theater or nothing, kid. That is what you get. Maybe cooking. Or like, he can play the oboe. But we will not be joining any teams. We will be eating and expressing our feelings, unborn child.
God, what if you had it and it wanted to play hockey?
That's what I worry about the most. That it will be a boy and that he'll be straight and that he'll want to play hockey. And it's like, how could I love him? How could we even look at each other?
Maybe you should worry about like having a baby first and like how you're gonna manage that?
That'll be fine. I want to marry this spring roll. I just gotta find my sperm. That's the first problem. The second problem is the straight boy hockey. Everything else? Well, everything else will be a disaster, but I mean, first thing.
No. You're going to be a really good mom. A really good mom. Do you want him to be involved?
The spring roll? What's up with you? You're weird tonight.
Whoever the father ends up being.
No, I don't know.
Is it going to be AJ? Well, is it?
I don't know. Maybe.
Ugh.
I mean, well, who else is there? Straight men are repulsed by me. I can't get one to talk to me for 15 minutes, let alone, well, you know, P and V.
P and V?
Sam does a really juvenile sex motion with her fingers to depict P in V.
I don't think you've given Tinder all the respect that it deserves.
No, not Tinder.
Why not?
'Cause.
Or we could legit go to a bar and, little bathroom action.
That is so gross.
It doesn't have to be. We could go to a nice bar, one with appetizers.
I want it to be someone that I know.
Well, do you want them to be involved in the kid's life, or the hypothetical kid's life?
No, not necessarily. I want it to be someone that I know. I want it to be like positive. The actual act, the
P and V.
lovemaking.
The lovemaking. Oh, that's even grosser than P and V.
I know, I feel gross saying it.
It's a Woody Allen thing. In his movies, people are always saying, let's make love.
Woof.
I know. It's always been gross, and it just gets grosser. Men are disgusting. God.
I feel that if someone actually said that to me, it would be immediately impossible to ever think about them that way. Like, we'd have to just shake hands and be done with it.
Let's make love.
Ew, 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 ew. P and V. P and V. But I want it to be good. I know it's stupid, but I want the baby to be conceived. God, all the language about this is so gross to me. Like, conceived. Ugh, what a word.
I know.
But I do. I don't want it to be awful, like just getting banged in the bathroom of a bar or some guy who I take home and don't even know. That's awful. I want it to be with someone who actually likes me. I feel that will matter in terms of what kind of baby comes out and how I'll think about it. I know they say you love it no matter what, and I will. And I mean, it will eventually be by any means necessary, but if I have any choice, not like this is how I want it to happen, but because I'm never gonna find a straight guy to fuck me.
Stop.
But you know what I mean. I would just prefer it to be with a guy who kind of likes me. And any guy who likes me is going to be gay, so.
But AJ?
Well, who else is there? I don't want Ryan. No. So I think our kid would have like a weird shaped head, right? Because he is like, and then I'm like this. So, and then Daniel is always kind of sweaty to me, so I don't want him pressed up against me.
Right. Also, he's a pervert.
Alexander is too good looking. I could never ask him. So who else is there? Hence, AJ. What? Are you mad?
No.
You are.
I'm disappointed.
Why?
Because he's
Oh.
he's always like telling you how he actually is. When you ask, how are you? And he takes like this breath and you're going to get the real answer and like, I do not know you that well, man. Just keep that bottled inside and say things are great.
Things are never great.
Maybe you're perfect for each other. Well, you're both Debbie Downers. I mean, that's something to think about. Like if two depressed people make a baby, how depressed that baby will be.
I worry about that all the time.
Something to think about. Unless you're not serious. Are you serious about it? Really?
Why?
Why? Because it's going to change your life. It's not something you just do.
I know that.
I know you know that.
So I'm just thinking of options.
What about add option? Adoption options.
I'm not a desirable candidate. I'm a single girl. So, I mean, I'm just trying to be smart. I mean, what are you gonna do? You want one, right?
I don't know. Yes, eventually I'll I'll adopt. I figured you'd carry one for me. When I got married, I was gonna ask you for an egg. And an egg roll! I can't believe you don't like these.
Really?
They're delicious. I mean, yeah.
Oh,
What?
no, nothing. That's nice. I would have been very honored if you had asked me for an egg.
Would you have?
Do you want me to be the mom?
Of course I would want you. Who else would I want? But obviously you don't want me.
I knew it. I knew you were pissed I asked AJ.
AJ sucks. And you clearly considered every other homosexual we know, and I just wasn't on your list. I guess I'm just so obviously repulsive.
Oh, come on.
With my binge eating habits, you come on.
I love binge eating.
Me too. What's the point of other eating?
I couldn't ask you, okay? You're too good for me. You know I think you're the best one. My best one and the best one. And I thought you would laugh at me.
I didn't laugh at you.
But I thought you would. I thought you would think it was so stupid. And then I was like, some girl who had a crush on you. And I don't. Just like eating Chinese food with you on your bed, you know? And there's nothing else I'd rather do, and there's no one else I'd rather do it with. And so I didn't want you to think that I was just some dumb girl who wants to have a baby and wants to have it with you, because I wanted you to keep wanting to eat Chinese food with me on your bed, you know? So.
They eat Chinese food on the bed. Robbie offers his index finger. Sam glances at it, then looks away. But she offers her O fingers. They do the P and V motion, but solemnly, not looking at each other. Robbie then takes Sam's hand.
And our kid would be awesome.
Really?
Come on.
Yeah, I think so too.
It would just have such a good sense of humor and like all the best stuff.
And okay, I'm gonna give it a girl name so the universe hears me and gives me a girl.
Let's call it Candace Cameron.
No!
Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
I don't like any of her names, and she has 3. She. Phinia. Do you hate that? You hate that, right?
Phinia.
Yeah.
It's so the name you would pick. I like it. It's cute. Approved.
And I'd raise her to be so tough, to not be like me, and it would just be her and me, and she could come and eat with us.
And go to the park.
And we could watch the Muppet movies with her and Mary Poppins, like the best stuff.
The best stuff.
The stuff we love.
Let's make love.
Oh God, it'd be so weird.
Yeah. I mean, maybe. Maybe not.
You're repulsed by my body.
I never said that.
You're disgusted by vagina.
Not disgusted, just indifferent.
And my general hideous face and body.
You don't give yourself enough credit. Or me, really. Like, why would I hang out with you if I didn't think you were perfection? I have lots of things to do. I have the web series, which I will write, and I need to moisturize 15 times a day, so.
Really? You would do it with me?
Well, I would have at least liked to be asked. I think I should have been considered, like, on the short list.
I considered you. I just didn't think that you'd want to. And I thought it would be so horrible.
That's insulting. It would have been great. Everything we do is great. I would have had an assortment of your favorite crackers and Asian delicacies. Oh, we could watch a musical. We wouldn't have to look deeply into each other's eyes or have candles.
My nightmare.
Because I know that is your nightmare, yes.
And?
And no rose petals on the bed. You are not Donna Martin. You did not graduate.
Thank you.
Just like really clean sheets, cotton or jersey, and we just hang out. And it would be weird at first, but really not. Because it would just be you and me and little Tiffany Amber Thiessen. Finny would be there. Eating dumplings with us while we taught her why Mary Tyler Moore is a classic sitcom.
Everyone on the show is funny and has passionate feelings that let them all be easily irritated by all the other characters, but they all love each other deep down.
Deep down, yes. See, you think I'm just some stock gay, but I would know how to treat you right.
No, of course I don't, please.
He takes her hand. She squeezes his back. He kisses her hand.
Oh, my.
Fair lady, let us make the love.
There's tremendous kindness and fun here. It is jokey, but in a lovely way. They stand up. They do a funny little courtship dance, which starts with a bow and a curtsy, and then becomes kind of sexy posing, shimmying. They smile. They look at each other. There's the feeling that it could be serious, that maybe they want it to be serious.
You're pretty, Sammy.
No.
No, just you are.
Thanks, Robbie.
They take a step toward each other, a little laugh. Another step, a bigger laugh. They try to take another step, but they're laughing too hard. Laughing, they hug. Robbie mimes ripping off his shirt. Sam mimes unbuttoning hers, while Robbie pretends to take off his pants as if he's desperate to bed her. Sam pretends to glance at his penis.
It's big.
Yeah, well, so are your tits.
Robbie pretending to touch her boobs in like a funny way without touching them. Boop! And Sam plays back for a minute, but something about this suddenly strikes her as so sad. They went too far and now the joke's awful. The realization that he can't ever see her that way. The idea that it would just be a joke. The fear that a straight man will never want to be involved with her like this. Robbie starts to feel some of this sadness. The game quickly becomes lonely and scary and awkward.
Oh.
They move away from each other. Sam sits on the bed and crosses her arms across her chest. Robbie looks at the ceiling.
I love Chinese food.
She eats some more. Robbie joins her on the bed a bit further away than before.
It's the best.
The best.
The best. You're going to be the most amazing mom. Are you going to finish that?
Sam passes Robbie an egg roll. The end.
Hi, thank you so much for joining us. My name is Erica Andracchio. I am the Executive Director of Left Coast Theater Company. And once again, if you would like to leave some comments, go ahead and click on some buttons and leave some comments. And if you would like to support Left Coast Theater Company, we are a 501c3 nonprofit. So head to our website, www.lctc-sf.org, and click the donate button. Even $10, $20 helps get us through these trying times and keep some of the arts alive in San Francisco. So thank you so much for joining us.